Hey guys, it's Amy, and I just want to do a quick video today, January 6th. We're going to talk about the death of Earl from the Terminator, and we're going to kind of look at some other things that we've talked about in the last few videos as well, because we're going to see those same patterns in his death with the other deaths that we've seen this week. Guys, if you're new here, like and subscribe. My channel talks about gematria, your headline news, and modern day sacrifices. If you don't know what gematria is just an ancient language of coding numbers or coding words into numbers. So each number or each letter has a number associated with it depending on which cipher you use. And it's an ancient practice used through Kabbalah. So Earl here was known for the Terminator, and he is dead at the age of 81. So we got Terminator actor Earl dead at 81. So Mark of the Beast is 81. So is it's also 144 and 54, just like the Jesuit order, just like his name, right? His name is 144 and 72. Jesuit orders 144, 72. Mark of the Beast 144, 81, like the age he's dead. Ritual is also 81 and forward and backward, but we'll talk about that later. So the Terminator, when it released, it was 107 minutes long. So I honestly think they already had his death planned out when they released this movie. And I'll show you why as we go on through here. So it released on October 26th of 1984, and it was 107 minutes long. Ritual sacrifice is 107. We see a lot of people die 107 days before or after birthdays, things like that. This is a big sacrifice number. So he was best known for his Dr. Peter Silberman in The Terminator. So Peter Silberman is 67 and 86, just like Blood Sacrifice, just like Human Sacrifice, just like the original movie was called The Terminator. Don't believe me? Right here it is. The Terminator. The Terminator. 67. All these are 67s. These are the same patterns we've talked about all week, guys. So he is dead a span of 72 days after the term or before the Terminator released. Or after, sorry, after. So it released on October 26th. Yesterday was a span of 72 days after that anniversary, and his name equals 72. Same pattern we've talked about this week, and I'll show you here in a minute if you haven't watched my previous videos. So we know that 38 is a big murder number. The 38 special, there's a guy writing a book in the community right now about the 38 specials and the people that die from the number 38. This movie released 38 years ago, so it's time for this guy to die. It released 38 years and 72 days ago. So we got Earl, his death, his killing, his murder for Lucifer is 38 years and 72 days later. All right. So this movie released when Earl was 43 years old and 79 days. Killing Lucifer and Masonica is all 43, just like it's 38, just like it's 79 and 34. I promise, guys, these are going to be the same. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't say, oh my God, she's throwing numbers everywhere. These are the same numbers we're talking about, where you're always going to see the same numbers, I promise. And I'll show you here in just a second. We're going to talk about all these same numbers here in just a second. So this guy was 43 years old in 79 days. So 79 is murder, 43 is killing Lucifer Masonica. When this movie came out, it was 107 minutes long. He's dead 72 days after or before that or after the anniversary. His name is 72. They waited 38 years after the movie came out. These are Masonic ritual murders. These are sacrifices. If you don't believe me, now these numbers we just talked about, these are what we talked about this week along. And today's just January 6th, guys. It's only 6 days into the year, and we have this many patterns. Now watch. Tristan's mom's dead, basketball player. She's dead 67 days before her son's birthday. Or a span of 68. His name is 68. He plays basketball at 68. Sacrifice. There's those numbers. Watch this. This guy died yesterday in a wrong way crash. All the headlines, wrong way crash, wrong way crash. 67. Look, that's what he was, and that's what he died by. This lady was in the news yesterday. She's the judge from divorce court. 72. We just talked about it. Her husband is dead at the age of 72, 72 days after her birthday, and she got famous for divorce court, which equals 72. We've got Dustin Rhodes' mom is dead 268 days after his birthday. His name equals 268. We got Dave and Buster's guy. He's dead, right? He was dead yesterday on January 4th, or 2 days ago. January 4th, he's dead. Look at those 67s. And that's the day he died. We got the Earth, Wind, and Fire drummer that died. Same numbers, 174. He joined the band in 74. Look, 67, those same numbers. Barbara Walters, she died 141 days after after The View came out. Her name equals 141. Like, you got this rapper, Gangster Boo. She's dead at the age of 43. Look, there's those murder numbers. Her name equals 38, murder equals 38. She's dead at the age of 43 on New Year's. Killing, Masonic, Lucifer. Look, there's those same numbers, guys. Got this girl dead at the age of 74 from the Pointer Sisters. And guess what? Her name equals 74. Dead at the age of 74. The biggest one of all this week was the bullshit with the bills. And I know you know what I'm talking about. These are the four base ciphers, guys, right here that we're talking about. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. Right here. See? A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. You're going to reverse it. Z is 1, Y is 2, X is 3, and then you're just going to reduce them, guys. Same thing, except when you get to J, being the 10th letter, 1 plus 0 is 1. K would becomes 2, because 1 plus 1 is 2. And then you're going to do the same thing when you're reversing it. That's the four base ciphers. So you got a chance of four numbers, guys. And these guys are dying in these 6 satanic rituals. So let's talk about the bills real quick if you haven't seen my other videos. This guy dropped. Let me show you what Buffalo Bills equals real quick here. So Buffalo Bills equals 117. This guy drops on the field 117 days after the season began. So we're on the 117th day of the NFL season. Buffalo Bills equals 117. And guess how many days away from this guy's draft it is? If you guessed 117, you got it right. So 117 days before this guy drafted, 117 days of the Bills or the football season, the Buffalo Bills dude goes down, and Buffalo Bills equals 117. Guys, these are 6 satanic rituals. Learn gematria. Follow my channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good evening.